What is up, friends, and welcome to my channel. Today we are playing some Modern Warfare and Ground War, so let's get right on into it. And in today's video I wanted to discuss a topic that I found very interesting and one that you are probably already aware of just based off of the title, but I will repeat myself again. What do you guys think? Comment down below. Do you think that gamers should get more recognition for just being gamers? And I'm going to elaborate on that throughout this video. And I'm not talking about MLG players. Those guys already get recognition enough just through the fame and fortune that they get through their career, and good for them. But what I'm talking about is your average everyday gamer, even down to the 12-year-old kid who spends all of his time after school just gaming. When you think about it, there are many career paths that you can sort of try to align yourself with when you're a kid. You can play basketball, baseball, many different sports. You can try to take art classes, you can try to take an acting class, you can do all sorts of after school activities that will eventually lead to possibly a career in that field that you've chosen. And each and every one of those, the likelihood of actually obtaining a career on a professional level is extremely low. And I would say it's about the same when it comes to becoming a player on an esports team, or perhaps a content creator on an esports team, or just a content creator on Twitch or YouTube, going at it independently. The likelihood of that becoming a career for you is probably the same as the likelihood of perhaps becoming a professional baseball player, basketball player. It's highly unlikely, as unfortunate that may be, but the fact remains that gamers, especially kids who decide I want to spend my free time gaming, are looked down upon for doing so. I mean, think about it. If you have a kid, I think even if the most hardened gamers out there, whether you're a guy or a girl, and whether you have a son or a daughter, if you have that child, you don't really want them to be spending all of their free time gaming. You would probably rather see them join a sports team, if they're a guy, play on the football team, or if you're a girl, play on the cheerleaders team, or whatever. Even for the most hardened of gamers would probably want that for their kids. And then you look at a lot of parents these days, and this is something that I don't necessarily think is an age-related problem, because I've met gamers who are 45, 50 years old, believe me if you want to, but I'm telling the truth here, that are hardened gamers that see the value in gaming, that understand that there actually are benefits to gaming regularly. And we're talking about cognitive abilities that you're gaining by gaming, whether you want to believe me or not. Do your own research, but things like critical thinking and dreaming can even be affected by gaming on a regular basis. Your ability to imagine things is widened, and these are all things backed up by actual scientific studies. If you don't believe me, do your own research. I'm not going to link anything, because that's not my point. My point is, there's a stigma, in everyone of all ages, that sort of look down on gamers for the very fact that they're gaming, and don't really see even people on the highest levels on esports teams as, doing something that's worthwhile even. Whether or not it's a sport, that's a whole nother argument. But I'm just talking about whether or not gaming deserves admiration, like a lot of other things that you could be doing. Think about it. If you're spending your whole day reading books, you get a lot more admiration, even if you are still wasting your time, as opposed to sitting at home gaming all day. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you guys think about that for a little bit, and comment down below what your opinions are. And as always, I appreciate for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.